Well, I'm not going to say I told you so, but you know I did, right? You remember. Yoo-hoo! Man, wow. Oh, let me see who I didn't miss. Oh, Jeremy Banks. Huh. Isn't that weird? Let's see who I didn't miss. Jalen Hyatt. Weird. I didn't miss that guy, either one of those guys. In fact, wow. I didn't see anything all season that Jalen Hyatt did that Squirrel White didn't do tonight. And I'm not bagging or ragging on Jalen at all, but I just took a lot of crap from one person in particular about, well, clearly you don't know what you're talking about. You haven't been paying attention. we don't have our best players. So my point is, look, to all you idiots out there who don't understand this game and who don't understand this offense, who don't understand this gimmick offense, right? It is a brilliant offense. It's a brilliant process and procedure. And it really is a plug and play, right? Did you see how they massaged and manipulated what Joe can do as opposed to treating him like he was Hendon Hooker? They're two different dudes. And I tell you, Joe Milton was a superstar throwing the ball tonight. Am I right? Or am I making that up? Wow. Katusa, thank you very much. Congratulations to you too. Michael Wolf, Joe did go off. He went off big time. Johnny Cole, I love a good orange. I like that, Johnny. Reminder, Joe did a good job. He's the starter, in my opinion. The D, in particular, Beasley, was huge. I think I completely agree with you. I think Aaron Beasley should be the most valuable player, and I hope he gets it. Chris Utley, our defense played lights out. Chris, they sure did. Did I say Utley? Ullery, sorry. Yeah, man, that was just outstanding. Somebody named Kay says, yeehaw. I tell you, I'm the happiest little girl at the prom tonight. I sure am. Man, that was just a thing of beauty. In my opinion, I'll tell you who won this game. Josh Heupel won this game. I mean, he outcoached Dabba Dabba Doo Doo by head and shoulders. It looked like Dabba Dabba Doo Doo was the student and Josh Heupel was the master. I mean, he took what he had and he just blistered it. Blistered it. Simply Tommy. Yes, sir. Our team looked good. Milton, Squirrel, Beasley, Keaton, all of them. They sure did. And we had more than our share of a few bad calls. Wow. And just so y'all know, I'd like to take a bath that Katie George girl. That might be an inappropriate thing to say, but I don't care. It's true. You like that, Johnny Cole? Purple Einstein, hats off, 21 gun salute, and I'll even throw in a curtsy. Nice. I am so stoked for Joe Milton. 3 touchdowns. Kudos, dude. Beasley was a hoss. Can't wait till next year. Now, Ramander, you probably know this thing. I should know it, but I don't know it. Is Aaron Beasley back next year, or is he a senior? My thinking is that he's a senior with a COVID year left. Is that correct? Does anybody know that off the top of their head? And I tell you what, might not be a bad idea that Hendon Hooker was the MVP. He got us here. Johnny Cole says Beasley will be back. Yeah, man. I thought he was a senior, but I heard Josh Heupel in that interview say that that his best football is ahead of him. So that kind of made me think that maybe he's coming back next year. Wow. Wow, Joe Milton's MVP. I'm going to try. Well, I agree with you. I wouldn't argue that. Ais, is that your name? That Beasley certainly deserves the MVP as well. But Joe got it. And bless his heart. I'm just very, very happy for him. He got the booger bear off his back. Right? Slaughter was great, Montana. You're absolutely right. Ramander cleared that up. Beasley's coming back. He is a senior. That's what I thought. Yeah. No, they didn't all play well. Number 5 hadn't. I wouldn't have that guy on my team. I hope he's done. I hope he's out because he's terrible. He's just attitude is all he is. Sorry to be a downer. Congrats, Joe. You did earn it. And here's what's cool. Here's what's cool about that, about Joe Milton. Is that he's from down there and he has family there. He had friends there. I mean, he had an entourage of a lot of people. I'm really happy for him. Give him that trophy. Katusa says, number 5, that's Haddon, celebrates no matter what. Yeah, he celebrates everything except when he makes a tackle. That's because he doesn't make tackles. He's terrible. I have no idea why he's on the team. I really, truly don't. But anyway, enough of that. We won in spite of him. Hey, y'all, smash, hammer that like button. This is celebration time. I got a big old Cohiba over here. I'm gonna smoke here in a minute and have me an adult beverage after I have me one last piece of pie from Christmas. Ramander, I think Joe only made one bad pass all game. You're right. I knew this would come down to how Joe plays. What I didn't expect, I think what you meant to say was how well the D played. I haven't seen that defense before. I have not seen that defense before. Montana, the greatest Christmas present. Montana, you are right. Cowboy jabs. Go Big Orange. Wow. Unbelievable. And speaking of people that need to be 86th, Joe Tessitore is the absolute worst play-by-play announcer I personally have ever seen and heard in my life. He is actually worse than the fruitcakes on CBS. I mean, the worst. This guy is the worst. Well, Simply Tommy says, too bad we have to wait 9 months. Well, true. We have to wait 9 months for the season. I don't know whether or not we'll have to wait for the spring game. I don't know whether they're going to have a spring game or not because they're still doing some renovations at Neyland. Last year, the renovations were just too massive that they couldn't have a game there. I don't know if that's the case this year or not. We'll have to see. Let's see. I'm so ready to see Yamaliava grow. Yeah. I've already seen him grow. I saw him the first day on tape, on film, right? And 5 days in on yesterday's practice, he was moving his feet. He'd already made those foot adjustments, and he was looking like Hendon and looking like Joe. You know how they have those very specific foot movements with their eyes. Their eyes match the foot movements. He's already doing that, man. It's going to be amazing. Stingray, how about them Vols? Montana, I seen him on the sideline. He's picking up and taking notes for sure. Absolutely. Simply Tommy, I'm looking forward to your coverage of the stuff in between, though. Yeah, well, I'm going to be covering it. If it's Tennessee, I'm going to be covering it. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing, whether it's basketball or baseball. And of course, football. Football is my love, but I got to keep growing the channel. And I also will be, just give you all a heads up. One of my sponsors is a travel agency in Nashville, and I'm going to be doing some travel videos like the top 10 places to travel and vacation to around the world, the most exotic places around the world to travel to, that sort of thing, videos like that. So when you see those, if you don't want to watch them, that's fine. But if you just pop in and give them a like, that'd be great. That'd help my channel grow. Montana, really surprised Fant wasn't involved as much. He had a couple of receptions, but I predicted more. I thought so too, Montana. I thought he would be more of a go-to. And to think we were a 3.5 point underdog. Well, according to the numbers, we should have been a 3.5 point favorite, but that was Hendon Hooker's team, and I think I'm the only one that thought that the offense is really the star of this thing. Now, you're going to have good people that are going to come and go out of that offense, but that offense is powerful. Josh Heupel is a genius offensively, and more importantly than that, he is a true quarterback whisperer. He really is. Just to see what he did with Hendon Hooker, to see what he did with Joe Milton over this year. Wow. Yes, Tommy, they were up to a 6-point underdog, but dig this. It worked its way back to a 4-point underdog by the kickoff. So there were other people that knew what we knew and were willing to share that. Reminder, the Big Boss Daddy college football computer. F the world. Hey, it was 100% today, my friend. I will do another video early in the morning with just the numbers. If any of y'all have a little betting thing or whatever, the Big Boss Daddy college football computer is really, really accurate. So it's a nice little way to earn a side income during bowl game. Purple Einstein. Love the way Joe ripped the heart right out of the man. Clemson had just scored to pull within 21-14, and Joe just said, "Hold my beer." That's right. Purple, you make me laugh. That's funny. Reminder, cheers, my brother. Back at you. Simply Tommy, you think Dabo Doo-Doo was flipping any burgers? You bet your ass he was. He won't be flipping any tonight, though. Oh, man. Average Rando made it. Oh, I am worn out and so happy. Joe, MVP. And I'm just going to go hunt these people down on my channel who just said the most stupid, outrageous stuff. Oh, we've lost all our players and we just won't. Obviously, you're too stupid to understand that we've lost all our players. I hate people who don't know what they're talking about. I don't mind people having an opinion and coming to an opinion or a point of view. Ah, that was so good. So good. Hey, if y'all are, if you haven't hit the like button, I want you to hammer that like button. Simply tell me, I like my burgers with mustard, please. Oh, this is so fun. Okay, now let's talk about the next step. The next step is, where do we end up? Do we end up at 5 or do we end up at 4? What do you think? I want to know. Is it even possible we could end up at 4? Ramander thinks, was it you, Ramander, that thinks we could end up at 4? If Alabama gets beat, they play tomorrow at 11 Central. 11 and 2. 4, depending on how Alabama plays. Yeah. Yeah. So, the lesson learned about the whole South Carolina. Okay, look, there's a guy here on this channel, and he's a good guy. I like him a lot. His name is Le Baguette, and he's a huge South Carolina fan, right? So I hate to bum him out, but I am so happy. I'm so happy that they got beat by Notre Dame today. But the Big Boss Daddy college football computer was 100% today. And is running about 88% for the whole bowl thing. It's awesome. I've stumbled upon something. Ramander, spatulas for the Dabo. David doo-doo. Montana, I've never seen a 40 faster than Clemson's quarterback running 60 yards back to make a throw. Too good. Carlos, 11 and 2. Go Big Orange. Congratulations, Carlos. Let's see how UGA handles OSU. Simply Tommy, Georgia, Michigan. Win. Alabama loses. Number 4 for us, hopefully. Yeah, that seems about right. But hell, I'll take 5, right? Montana, we can't control those things, right? Montana, Kansas is a trap for them. Kansas is going to come to this opportunity with full confidence. Everybody wants Alabama. Johnny Cole, I think K-State will beat Bama. I do too. I think they can. Ramander, I think Bama will struggle against KSU. The D is stout. Average Rando, Charlie Ray was doing his thing. Yes, he was. God love Charlie Ray. This is for you, Charlie Ray. They did it, brother. Make it happen. Our future is bright. Blocksville, Tennessee. Orange, love, and yee. Stingray, Coach Hype needs a big raise. He sure does. Coach Hype should be the most valuable player. I mean, that was a brilliantly coached game from the first snap. Carlos, what is everyone's thoughts on Milton tonight? Teddy Strunk. All you overthrow Joe Ball fans, nothing to say but told you so. Did we miss Tillman and Hyatt? Not one bit. Now, that's not to say I understand why Tillman did it. He's hurt and he needs to make sure, but I'm not happy with Jalen Hyatt's choice. But it's okay because we got somebody waiting in the rings, right? And I didn't see anything Jalen Hyatt did this year that Squirrel White didn't do, and Ramel Keaton for that matter, didn't do tonight. They, just like I said they would do, would fly by the defensive secondary and have wide open touchdowns, right? They did that. It's part of the offense, stupid. And he's not going to pull people into the team that can't execute those things. That's what makes him brilliant. It was a great game. Just got back to my room. Thank you, William Carter. Speedy boy. Hello. Morning Clemson fan here. How do you see Clemson doing next year? Well, I tell you what, I don't know whether that's a joke or not, but I'm not going to trash Clemson. They're a great football team. Dabo Doo is a great football coach despite flipping burgers and his comments after the South Carolina game. But I tell you, that quarterback, Clubfoot, is good. He is really, really good, and y'all got a winner there. So y'all are going to be. He's much better than DJ Ukulele, right? Much better. And DJ saw the writing on the wall, and he went to Oregon State. Ugh, Beavers. Milton did a good job, especially throwing the deep balls. Yeah, he did, Speedy boy. If Georgia wants to beat Ohio State, they're going to have to be conscious of the corners because they're deadly, and Stetson Bennett is known for some questionable throws. See, I just think Georgia's the best football team in the country, hands down. They're best on the field, and they're best on the numbers by a good little bit. So I don't think they're going to have a huge problem with Ohio State. I don't. Purple Einstein. I think Tim Banks deserves some cred. Tim Banks, I take back everything I've ever said about Tim Banks. That was a masterful job of coaching tonight on both sides of the ball. Johnny Cole, I think Clemson future is bright, but not tonight. Yep. Simply Tommy, Johnny Clubfoot would develop nicely. I agree. Derek Bigham, go Vols. Yes, sir. Blocksville, Tennessee, my favorite name on the channel, by the way. Squirrel White had an amazing catch. He had a couple of amazing catches. They targeted him the first 5 or 6 passes in the game. Caught every one of them. Carlos, Pitt beat UCLA today, so it helps our strength of schedule. Absolutely. Stingray, Squirrel has already stepped up. See, Squirrel stepping up. I heard somebody say that. Oh, that was me that said that. Bill Gower, Tennessee's defense showed up Mercedes style. They sure did. I like the way you phrase that. Ghost Admin, thanks, Rocket, for taking your vacation time and keeping it going. Joe did great, and it wasn't just the offense tonight. Big thanks to our defense. See you next year, dude. Ghost Admin, thank you so much for being around on the channel. I appreciate you. Speedy Boy, Johnny Cole, I thought it was good, but a disappointing game. I hate when we couldn't put up more points, but I am glad he and the young guys got some big-time experience. Simply Tommy, yes, Stingray, Squirrel will be a factor for sure. Remander, yeah, Banks has me convinced. Makes me think SC was an anomaly. It was an anomaly. It was something going on that wasn't going on tonight, if you know what I mean. Vol Guy, 78. Go Vols. Absolutely. Charlie Cole. No, Georgia is luckier than a 2 D-dog. That's funny. John Johnson. If someone had told me Tennessee would prevent Clemson from scoring a touchdown until the fourth quarter, I wouldn't have believed them. I got to tell you, I'm right there with you, John. Purple Einstein. With the players we have coming in next year, do you think we have a shot at taking the SEC East away from Georgia next season? Boy, I'm going to do what the coaches didn't do about that quarterback competition question. I'm going to deflect and say, I ain't even going to think about that tonight. I have no idea. I have no idea. Purple Einstein, with the players we have. Oh, yeah, I just did that one. Blocksville, Tennessee. Awesome catch by the squirrel. Amanda, agree, John. Blocksville, Tennessee. Nice hat and glass. Thank you, sir. Christmas prezzies. Average Rando, I'm wiped. All that running. And I was only watching. I'm wiped out too, but I've been doing shows all day long. Speedy Boy, John Johnson, I did too. I had the hopes of seeing Cade in Charlotte. I thought we would have put up at least 40. Montana, a lot of talent leaving Georgia, though. Remander, how are you not sweating like a pig, Rocket? Well, because it's kind of, I'm up in an upstairs bedroom and it's kind of right off to the attic here, and I have the door open, so it's kind of nice and comfortable, actually. Plus, it was really crazy cold here remember that snowstorm that they had here for about a week? It's been really cold. John Johnson, did Milton recently learn to put some air under a ball instead of always throwing laser beams? You know what? I heard him talk about his growth, and he is very confident that he has got past that whole thing. I tell you what, I was a little disappointed in was him pulling the ball down and running, because he's a great runner. He really is, but he didn't do a lot of that tonight. So, but I love it. I love it. I am so excited and happy for him. If you haven't hammered the like button for me and hammered the subscribe button, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I don't know what tomorrow's show is going to be, but I will probably in the morning, I'm just going to do the numbers for the football games tomorrow. If you would like to come in, I won't charge anybody for them if you're a subscriber. And if y'all want to have them, you can take them and use them if you like. They've been pretty successful, all bowl games. They tend to run pretty true to form. Hammering subscribe, Rocket Man. Good, John. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, Ken says that's what you get for talking beep. Dabo doo-doo. Let's see, where am I going here? I'm going to end this here in a minute because I want to get outside and smoke my cigar, my victory cigar. Let's see. Montana, Joe had a lot more accurate, yes, tonight than ever before. Yes, he did. Johnny Cole, chats are growing every live stream. Yeah, they are. I've noticed that. We had 60 people here a minute ago. That's nice. Zachary Whitfield, hey, Rocket, I'm a little wasted. Awesome win, GBO. Okay, Zachary, thank you, sir. We'll see you soon. Montana, he's a big dude, Derrick Henry size and taller. Who are we talking about? Joe Milton? Rocket Man needs 2K subscribers. We do. The Hulk. You were correct. The Hulk. You scared me, man. You scared me, dude. You said, you left a note saying, you better be right. It wasn't, I hope you're right. It was, you better be right. Hulk, I was right. All you had to do was ask me, and I'd have told you I was right, whether I was right or not. Ken, Big Orange Rules, Surrender GBO, Zachary, I'm smoking a pipe. Ooh, what you got in that pipe? Johnny Cole, good night, Rocket. Look forward to your morning video. Yes, sir. John Johnson, who would like an orange right now? I'm buying. Ooh, I'll take one with a little vodka in it, please, and thank you. Yes, sir. Purple Einstein, hey, Rocket Dude, I just love your channel. Wondering what are your plans for the channel during football, off season, baseball, basketball? I'll announce those plans here pretty soon, because I haven't ironed them out yet. I've only been doing this channel literally for 2 months. I started this channel on Halloween. I actually started it 5 years ago, and then I got sick, and I just started it back up Halloween. So I need to keep the growth going, because this is I have committed to this being my form of income. Okay. And that's going to take a while to get it to where it's sustainable. So I will be doing, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to do multiple channels or just do one big channel with multiple niches. I haven't decided that. So I don't know what to tell you yet about that, but I will soon. Good night, Jabs. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you. Ken, to be fair, Carolina did take a steaming one on the Vols. They did. But Speedy Boy, there was something going on in the locker room that made that an aberration and not the norm. Cowboy, and fortunately, that aberration was no longer with the team. Cowboy Jabs, good night, everyone. Hulk laughing at me because I made him laugh because I was right. And he was, he would have whipped my ass if I wasn't. Average Rando, it's the hat and new glasses and the entertaining host. Well, thank you. Speedy Boy, good night. Thank you for showing up, Speedy Boy. Appreciate you. Tennessee overlooked South Carolina, but a new season is coming. I can't wait to get South Carolina and Neyland Stadium. Cannot wait for that. Tennessee overlooked. Yeah, I did that one already. Rob Davis, Clemson fans are already saying they figured us out. If we had 2 more quarters, we would have won. Yeah. They're flipping burgers. They can have some burgers now, can't they? Simply Tommy, they had 4 quarters, Rob. John Johnson, did you guys hear Heupel's comments about beating the last 3 out of 4 national champions? Wow. I missed that. That was terrific. Very true. Bye-bye, Banks. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you. Okay, y'all. I am out. Thank you so much. This is not goodbye. You will see me tomorrow, and you will see me every time there is something worthy about Tennessee that I need to be offering my opinion on and soliciting your opinion on. Okay, so it ain't over. It's just, let's just take a little break and let's get these new kids ready to play, because we got some football ahead of us, right? 11-2, and we're just getting started. Thank you, Einstein. Thank you, Hulk. And thank you, Average Rando, for all you do and bring to this channel. I'll see y'all. Thank you, Remander. Adios. Go Big Orange. Talk to you soon.